Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to the
Okay.
other band members.
My name's Matt. I'm the singer for Super Bob. There are two other band members, Drew, our drum player, aka Dirty D, and Adam, our guitar player.
Okay. And right now, are you on like an eastern leg of the tour, or are you going all over, or?
Right now, July is our version of time off.
Okay.
We're only playing 2 or 3 days a week all through July because we just did a tour 5 weeks up north, and then in August we're leaving for 4 weeks down south.
Okay. So how long has it been that you've actually been out and about touring around?
We've been full-time touring about 230 dates a year for the last 5 years.
Wow, that's great.
So our typical schedule is we'll go out for 4 to 6 weeks, and then for 4 to 6 weeks we'll do 2-3 days a week, maybe with a 2-week run in there, so that we get to spend a little time at home.
Right, that's good. So I noticed you've come to the Haven quite a bit, so
Yep.
you must love it here.
Yeah, I actually just moved to Florida a
Did
couple
you?
months ago. Yeah,
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought that you guys.
I haven't even announced it on Facebook.
There
I've
you go.
spent the last year and a half. Well, when we went full time as a band, we left DC. We moved originally to Charleston, where the guys still are, South Carolina, and I went from Charleston to Savannah, Georgia, to Atlanta, to Greenville, South Carolina, back to DC for the last year and a half, and about 3-4 months ago I moved to Largo, right outside of Tampa.
Okay, cool. So we'll probably be seeing a lot more of your
Probably,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good though. That's good. I like that. So I don't normally ask for influences or anything, but what makes your band different from maybe some of the other bands that are out there?
We are definitely different musically.
Okay.
We like to incorporate all types of music. We draw influence from pop, electronic,
Right.
Rock, rap, basically everything. I kind of say here and there that rock music has become not really innovative anymore. Whereas
Right.
in the 60s and 70s, rock was always on the cutting edge of technology,
Right.
of influences. They were willing to try anything. In the last 10 or 15 years, there's this box, and if you're not in that box, you're
Right.
not rock music. So I like to think of us just as an old-fashioned rock band where
Yes.
we're pushing the borders.
Right.
If there's a new style of music, we're going to try it.
Right. I remember back in high school having, that you had the punk table, you had the
Yep.
the rock heads, the nerds, and it was very basic, not all this new metal and this power
it's
metal
all
and
subgenres now.
I
It's like
know,
unless there's 30 names before,
right. I just want to listen
post-hardcore alternative. It's like, dude,
Right.
you're a rock band.
just whatever I want to listen to,
Yep.
whatever I'm in the mood
guitar,
for.
you're a rock band.
It also sounds like I didn't get to watch it. I wanted to, but I saw that you do a cover of the
LMFAO, yeah.
Yeah. So I had an idea a little bit ago about like a cover band that did just cover songs, but with like a crazy twist.
Yeah.
So it sounds like that might be some of the stuff that you do.
We've covered 3 songs in our entire career. One of them is LMFAO, Sexy and I Know It. Another one is by a rapper called OT Genesis. It's a song called I'm in Love with the Coco.
Okay.
And the third song is a song called Febreze, which is off the Jack U record, which is a collaboration between Skrillex and Diplo, two
Oh,
of the
okay.
biggest names in electronic, and they bring in guest singers for every song. We covered the one where they brought in 2 Chainz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And that's probably all on your YouTube page, right? Or
2 of them are, we have not yet released Febreze. We've been
Okay.
sitting on it for about a year, but we've released Coco. There's a video on YouTube,
Okay.
and Sexy and I Know It also on YouTube.
I know another interview I saw on there that you guys were actually doing for your fans. So you got to see that. I started watching it, and then the show started. But it had some very interesting
Yeah.
questions and answers, and I'm not going to go into that. But you got to see that. It was very cool.
Yeah, we got bored one day. We were driving, and I'm,
Yeah.
constantly
No. Yeah.
try to think of things to engage people, and which we're terrible at social media. I really don't. I don't understand why people care about things. So it's always a struggle for us to take
Right.
pictures, put them on Instagram.
Right.
It's a struggle to come up with post ideas. So one day I'm like, let's do an interview. I'll post a status saying, hey, ask us questions. We'll answer every question we're asked.
Right.
Figuring, we get 10 or 20 comments. We got
bombarded.
Oh my God, yeah, we got so many questions that after about 2 hours I said we're no longer accepting questions. And then we went through and made a video where we answered every single question, and it took about 35 minutes.
It was really smooth though. I mean, you kept it going on and stuff.
I tried to move it along. I want to go more in depth with a lot of them, but it was just
it's hard, right?
So many questions.
Yeah, it's hard, but that's good though. It means you have a lot of fan base and people out there that are wanting to know. And it wasn't questions like who was your influences. It was crazy questions.
Oh yeah, I told people we'd answer anything.
Yeah,
so
and they took them up on that, so it was fun.
Yeah, they did.
It was actually nice to see the three of you in the van and just cruising along. And that leads me to my next question: is it difficult? Like you said, you tour often out of the year, but you're friends, so. Yes. Maybe that makes it a little bit easier to.
Makes it a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of traveling, but the three of us are seriously like brothers. Myself and the guitar player, we've been best friends since we were about 15.
Right.
And Drew, our drummer, has been with us been a band for almost 11 years. He's been with us for 10 years. So
wow,
he's just like a little brother.
Pretty solid then. That's great. All right. Well, do you have what are your next dates that are coming up here in Florida? Do you have anything else? Maybe.
We're going to be back in Florida actually the first weekend in September.
Okay.
Through July. After tonight, we're going to go to the North Carolinas. We're basically going to be between Pennsylvania and Georgia for the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then we're starting September in Florida. And then the second week in September, we're headed north, and we're going north we record in Wisconsin, so we're making a trip up to Wisconsin to record some more and to play a bunch of shows.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I pass flyers around for bands all the time. I'm a local promoter, like I told you before. So anytime you want to, if you have a tour coming up, I'd love to just pass that around.
Cool.
Get you out there. So do you have anything else you want to mention before we close up? These are your fans. Whatever you want to say.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram.
And watch, Larry's in there tonight filming, so you'll be able to see them tonight. I know, I'm very excited. My face just won't stop. You're so nice when I talk to you and everything. It's great. Look at this guy.
Nobody likes an asshole.
Right. I was able to walk up. Some bands are not like that. Some bands are like, no, I don't know you, so go away. But
we've been fortunate to I haven't worked a day in 5 years, and we've been very fortunate. So, I mean, I'm the singer, I'm the merch guy,
right.
I'm the tour manager. Everybody has a lot of jobs. So, you come to any Superfox show, and we're at the merch table.
You were. They were.
Yeah.
They were there the whole time, and I waited to go over there. And
I am the merch guy. I'm there all night, every night.
Very welcoming, I can assure you that. So come up and say hi to the guys. They were right there when I came in. So thank you so much for the interview. I'm very excited. Super Bob, and this was Superfox Promotions. They're over here at the Haven. They'll be back again, I'm sure. So look for that. All right, have a great night, everybody.